Alright, so let's be honest over here. This season is practically lost. And let me tell you how you know that we're definitely tanking. You could definitely be sure that we're tanking when I make Bismack Biyombo our third scoring option whenever we are simulating. So we are definitely tanking to try to get the first pick in a very weak draft. But at this point, we just need a third player to, support Kemba Walker and MKG around this rebuilding process. And for now, Michael Jordan has not been doing it right. And that's why he hired me as GM. So you can see this is the playing style we're going to be playing with for the rest of the year. This is of course subject to change after this year, but let's go ahead and simulate and see how Project Tank goes for me. So let's go simulate all of our games. Alright, so this is just because I started today association, but you can see we already start off on a pretty ridiculous losing streak. And wow, we only win like 2 games on the month, and it's against, one of them's against Miami. I guess that's pretty good, I guess. But so we get some reward points. Reward points are really important. Of course, I did do the drills with MKG and Gerald Henderson and all of that to get their shooting up. You could also see that my boy Byron Mullins won Most Improved Player of the Year. Very well deserved, because I remember in NBA 2K10 the guy was rated like a 49 overall. So definitely props to him. Good stuff for him. And I guess thank you Coach Dunlap, because I didn't really do much this year because the season's practically over when I started. So we simulate the playoffs. You can see the Lakers get in as the 7th seed, which is actually a prediction of mine, and they end up winning the NBA Finals. It would be nice to see for me as a Laker fan, but I'm kind of doubtful. You could also see Ray Allen retires after a year with the Miami Heat. So this is a kind of weird association for me. Of course, Jason Kidd deserves Hall of Fame. And you can see my team didn't really improve much, and that's mainly because we didn't play so well. But of course, one thing I paid attention to was MKG's outside shot went from a B- to a B, so he could probably shoot from outside and have a respectable jump shot. But you could tell this is the most important part of the offseason for us, the draft lottery. Well, it's technically part of the playoffs. We have the #1 choice, or the highest chance, but think about it. When's the last time the team with the highest percentage got the #1 pick? So the lottery is going on, and so far everything is as predicted. There's no surprises, and this is when it gets messy at the 6th pick. So 6, the Wizards are supposed to have that pick. Hornets, this is where I'm scared. 4, 3, am I getting the 2nd pick? I'm the very first pick of the NBA draft. So again, this is where you guys come in. The first option was, do I re-sign Gerald Henderson to an extension? Now, by the way, I did sign him to an extension. Well, I don't think I signed him to an extension. I'm going to sign him to a qualifying offer. I want to see what free agency has to offer me. But now it's, who do I select with the very first pick in the NBA draft? Please let me know in the comment section, and I'll definitely be reading everything, seeing who I should draft. Should I draft Shabazz Muhammad? Should I draft Nerlens Noel, even if he went down with an ACL injury? Should I draft Anthony Bennett? Maybe Otto Porter with the first pick? Should I trade the first pick? Let me know in the comment section. I'll definitely like to hear. But you can see I'm completely revamping our staff. I'm getting rid of Steven Silas. Mike Dunlap has to go. Even the scouts. I even had to get rid of a few scouts over here. So you can see over here, I'm like taking my time. Who's the best option for us? And at the end, I decided to go with Ross Armstrong. I'm not sure how big of a difference this really makes, but I like this feature a lot. I loved it ever since Madden. Madden owner mode, you got to pick who you could hire and fire. So my first thought was maybe I should hire George Karl. I don't even understand why he's not on the Nuggets. You'd expect a guy like that to be tenured or something. So I'm going down and I'm going down, and I'm kind of sad that I don't recognize most of these coaches. It would be really cool if they had some actual coaches over there. Like, I thought that was Brad Daugherty, but it wasn't. It would be much cooler if they had real actual coaches. But I think at the very end of the day, I go with Perry Hansen. You can see his stats are much better than Mike Dunlap's, but he is much more expensive. I'm hoping that I find the next Tom Thibodeau, or maybe the next Phil Jackson up here. So you can see one of my prospect scouts ran out of his contract, and I did hire 3 scouts because we are doing terrible this year and we had to have good scouting to see who I should draft. So coming up next is qualifying offers. So I skipped the team options really because there's not much I could do about that. And you can see the free agency class is gonna be meh. You know, Andre Iguodala declined his option. But here are the qualifying offers. I extended to Gerald Hendo and of course my boy Byron Mullins. And I did have to work on a nice little contract extension for my boy Gerald Henderson. He is going to come back probably as the 6th man, and pretty much this is where the video is about to end. It's going to end right before the draft, and I want you guys to give me your opinion on who you think I should draft. Besides that,